And one of the aspects of care that's particularly important for people with cancer is community. So that is really very, very important. So first off, I'm a naturopathic doctor, and a lot of times people don't know what a naturopathic doctor is. They oftentimes haven't heard of a naturopathic doctor. And they oftentimes say, oh, so you're a homeopath. And I say, well, yes, but not really, not exactly. So I always spend a little bit of time explaining what a naturopathic doctor is. And so in order to become a naturopath, I had to attend a 4-year graduate degree program, a doctorate program. And the first 2 years of that training is in basic sciences and is modeled after medical school. Okay? But in the last 2 years of training, instead of focusing on drugs and surgery as our primary therapeutic modalities, we focus on prevention, nutrition, natural therapies, herbal medicine, physical medicine, so massage or the application of water, hot and cold, and homeopathy. We also do learn about drugs and surgery. So a naturopathic doctor's area of expertise is not prescription medications, but we can prescribe them in some jurisdictions. So nothing is really simple or straightforward in naturopathic medicine, and you'll get a chance to see that. The biggest difference between, in the extent of training, the biggest difference between medical doctors and naturopaths is naturopaths don't have a residency after their graduation. So naturopaths graduate from school and they become doctors immediately, and the biggest reason for that is because there is no federal funding for naturopathic residencies. So if there was the opportunity, the profession wants to have residencies, but the opportunities are limited. So only about 5% of naturopathic graduates participate in a residency program. But the profession has very high standards, and we're always looking to improve, and that's one of the things that we want to establish at some point. So I am a licensed naturopathic physician. There are some people in the community, not in this community, just in the United States, I guess, that call themselves naturopathic doctors in states that don't license naturopathic physicians. So Massachusetts is a state that has no state law that says to be a naturopathic physician requires that you meet these specific requirements. So sometimes people, it's just important to know that sometimes people call themselves naturopathic doctors and they did an online course, or they just do so because they had the opportunity to do so, or they had the impulse to do so. So I am a licensed physician in the states of Connecticut and Vermont, and what that means is I can diagnose and treat disease, I can order laboratory testing, I can order MRIs and CTs and these sorts of things. The state of Connecticut only allows me to recommend nutritional supplements, basically is the simplest way of explaining that. The state of Vermont does allow me to prescribe prescription medications, and recently there's been a state law passed that says that by the end of July of this year, naturopathic physicians will be able to have full prescriptive rights. So basically being able to prescribe any prescription drug that a medical doctor can prescribe. Many insurance companies do cover naturopathic doctors, so we're also part of the system in that regard too. That's particularly good and true in Connecticut and Vermont, or in New England in general. In some areas of the country, it's not the case, where insurance companies, even though doctors will be licensed, they won't be covered.